So now let's start with creating a document. So you can create a document from a blank page or use a template that is already formatted. When you start typing text at the insertion point in a blank document, you have begun to create a Word document. So as you type, Word inserts the text to the left of the insertion point and uses the program's defaults for margins and line spacing. So again, if you type, the letter adds to the left of the insertion point. Now, when creating a document or when documents are created, Word inserts non-printing characters. By the name itself, non-printing, so when you print your final document, it won't be shown. So non-printing characters are symbols for certain formatting commands such as paragraphs, indents and tabs, and spaces between words. So these symbols can help you create and edit your document. Again, by default, these symbols are hidden. To display them, click on the Show and Hide button in the paragraph group of the Home tab. So, Home tab, paragraph group, and then the Show and Hide button, which is found at the upper right of the paragraph group. So, this is the Show and Hide button. So, if you click that, see, your non-printing. So, this is a non-printing character for a paragraph. So, it will show. Then, non-printing character. Enter. Then, so tab. See, if we try to zoom in, you will see right here that this symbol denotes a paragraph. This symbol denotes an indent or a tab. And then at the spaces, you can see a dot. So those are non-printing characters. So if you want to unhide them, just simply click again the Show or Hide button. So there you go. That's how easy it is to create a document. So next is we will try to hide the white spaces. So the white space is the space between pages of the document. This appears as a gray area between the bottom of each page and the top of the next page. So by default, the white space appears in print layout view, which is the kind of view that we have right now. This one, the print layout view. And then you can change the view of the document to reduce the amount of gray appearing by double-clicking between the pages of your document. So we'll show you right here. Since this is still a one-page document, so let's try to make it a 2 pages so that you can appreciate it. Let's bring this tab down. So there is, or this area right here is your white space. Okay, so if you want to hide that, if you point your mouse right there, it will change into this symbol and it says double click to hide white space. Okay, so double click and then there. What you will see is your bottom part of your document is already connected with the top part of your next document, and also the margins of your bottom and your top document of the next page is hidden as well. So that's how you hide your white space. And then if you want to see it again, just simply click on or double click to show the white space. So there, that's how you hide the white space, hide and show the white space. Now, next we will discuss the entering document text. So entering document text is easy in Word, since Word sets default margins and line spacing measures for newly created documents, and Word Wrap automatically wraps text to the next line as it reaches the right margin. So to separate paragraphs and create blank lines, press Enter. So I think all of us know that already, no? So just click on Enter if you want to go to the next line or paragraph. And as mentioned, word wrap is already in place. So if you reach the end of your margin, let's try to show the grid lines so that you will know the margin. There. So the grid lines shown also indicates where the margin ends or where your margins are. So if you continuously click on that and then you've reached the end of the right side, your text will automatically continue below. So in this case, since it is one word, so that's why it's like that. But if you separate it, see, so it automatically brings your word down to the next line if it has already reached the end. So that's it. Now, that is how you enter a document, which I believe is you are very familiar with, or you have at least tried once in your lifetime. Now, we will try, or I'll show you how to save a document. So there are 3 ways on how you can save a document. It's first is you make use of the shortcut Control S. So if you press Control and then S, so see, you will be taken to the backstage. Or if you click this save function at the quick access toolbar part, so there, it will again bring you to the backstage view. Or click on the file tab. So there you will see here save and save as. Now if you are saving a document for the first time, it will be marked as saved as. But if you have already saved the document, so let's try this. Let's just rename it tab. So that is how you save a document. So if you click on where you want to save it, it will allow you to choose which folder, in what part of your desktop will you save your file. So let's just put it as a tab and then name it sample document. Sample document. See, the DOCX at the end is your type extension. So you will know what kind of file type that is because of the extension. So you can save your documents in different file formats. So you can have it Word template, you can save it PDF, you can save it HTML, or open document text. So there are a lot of options wherein you can save your Word document. So that's it. So when you click save, take note what changed is the document title. So it already changed to your file name, or the name the file that you or the name that you chose for the file. Now, what if your work is already saved? So you are working on it already, and then if you click Control S, it will just prompt you to, or your work is just saved with the same file name. Again, your work is just saved with the same file name. Same with this one, the save function, Control S. However, what if you want to save the document in a different name and still retain this document? So you will there. You can make use of the shortcut F12. F12 is save as. If your file is already, or if your file is already saved in a different name, so you can press F12 to go to save as, or you can again go to file and then click save as, and then choose a different document name. In this case, sample document 2. So if you click save, see, it will change to sample document 2. But then, if you go to your desktop, your first document, the sample document only, it would still be retained. So here, you can see this is your sample document. Here. This is your sample document 2, and then this is your sample document. So both files are saved. So that's how you save your document in a different file name. Now let us try to preview and print our documents. So the print command is located on the File tab in the Backstage, or you can simply click the shortcut Control P. There. If you click on Control P, it will bring you to the Backstage preview, or your print Backstage preview. So Control P or File and then Print. So here, this is your preview. So you can still make adjustments for the setting on what printer you will use, how many pages will you print, is it one-sided, is it collated, portrait, the size of your document, the margins. So still you can make adjustments before you click on print. So here, the print button. So again, this white portion here, or the document page, is your print preview. Now at the bottom here, you can see the page selector. So if your document is more than one page, so it will show how many pages that is and what page is currently shown. So this one is 1 of 1, but if you have 10 documents and you're on page 2, so it will show 2 of 10, and so on. We also have the zoom slider here in the print preview. Then again, as I mentioned, these are your print commands available. So that is how you print, or that is how you preview a document before printing. Now here, this is, as I mentioned, where you can choose your printer. So if your device is connected to a specific printer, then it will show right here, and then you can just select it, and then that is where your document will be printed. So this is your previewing and printing this is how you preview and print a document.